Oh boy.
Hi, this is GloZell, and this is
Lisa Goodson.
Lisa, and your mother, was that your mother-in-law today?
Yes,
to see
mother-in-law.
Prince? Your mother-in-law to see Prince. And where were you? How come you so late?
Well, I was at dialysis.
But you're too young for dialysis.
Yeah, that's what everybody says when they meet me.
So you've had this issue with dialysis?
Yeah, since 2003. After I had my daughter, I got pregnant, and I was perfectly fine. I had toxemia while I was pregnant, and then after 2 months after I had my daughter, I got diagnosed with lupus. And the lupus, by the time I went to the hospital, it had attacked both my kidneys. So I was on dialysis.
So dialysis is something that you're gonna have to go through for the rest of your life?
Until I get a kidney transplant. And the wait list is, I've been on the wait list since 2003, or 2004, excuse me.
Okay, well, you seem kind of upbeat. I mean, I know you're gonna see Prince now, but does it, I mean, do you ever look at that child and like, you know what, if I just didn't have you, I wouldn't have these issues. Now I gotta go to dialysis because I know that's not fun. You're talking about getting your blood, you know, circulated and cleaned out.
Yes.
How often do you have to go?
I have to go 3 times a week for 3.5 hours, and I think if I didn't have my daughter, I wouldn't have the strength to go. She actually makes me want to get up and go and do the dialysis, and I just want to see her grow older.
Okay, so she's your
She's my
inspiration.
motivation, yeah.
And then the doctor said it's because of the
Lupus.
baby?
No, it's because of lupus, and lupus is caused by stress. They don't really know. They don't say it's not genetic, and I guess it's like kind of like diabetes. There's no cure. They can only control it, but at this time it's not flaring. It just did what it did in 2003, and it hasn't done anything since. And we're in 2008.
So no kind of diet, no kind of.
Oh yes, yes. A kidney, when you're on a kidney on dialysis, you can have a lot of potassium, which is bananas, potatoes, tomatoes, avocado, beans, which, like, I'm Hispanic, which is a lot of food that I like, but
oh my God.
Yeah, it's very hard. Not too much milk, not too much dairy. There's a lot of restrictions.
So is this is it covered by insurance kind of a thing?
Yes, Medicare and most insurances.
And how old is your daughter now? Like, how long have you been?
She is going to be 5.
5 years old. I don't know what other questions that people would ask, because, you know, we were just talking and this happened. I was like,
yes. Well, to get a kidney transplant, you have to be the same blood type, and not just necessarily the same blood type, because you could be, I'm O positive and you could also be O positive, but they still have to test you, and you have to, there's 6 categories where you have to meet. And at this time, I'm in the works of getting a kidney transplant by my little sister.
Okay. All right, so they've tested someone in the family.
Yes.
Okay. In the event that you didn't have this little sister, how long would
Well, so far I've been on, I didn't want to do it. She wanted to do it since 2003. I didn't want to do it with her because I was afraid when she had her children, the same thing would happen, but she has 2 boys and they're both healthy.
Okay. All right. So the lupus, that's going to always be there. Well, do most people, when they have lupus, it seems like I've heard of people having lupus, it
attacks their joints. No, most people it attacks their joints. They have excruciating pain in their joints.
Now, do you have that also?
With me, no, actually no. I had no symptoms since 2003, and I didn't even know it was attacking me.
Oh, you didn't know? So if you had caught it earlier, maybe, or
maybe I wouldn't be on dialysis. Maybe they could have gave me medicines to delay it.
Now, when you get the kidney, then you won't be on dialysis anymore.
No.
And since you're young, does it make you a better candidate?
It does. It also depends, because there's young people who have heart problems, and that could also take you off the waiting list. Okay. You know,
and that moves you up, kind of a thing.
It kind of does, but not really. I mean, I've been on the waiting list since 2003, and we're in 2008. Well, so it gives you kind of a rough idea.
So you can just be on the list if it wasn't for your sister, and I'm very happy, very pleased. How long can you be on the list? Just forever and ever and ever until the?
I have an aunt who has a friend who's been on dialysis for over 11 years.
Now, does the dialysis hurt? Because I know you got.
Yeah. Well, when I used to have, if you notice, I have these scars. This is where they had the shunts.
Right there?
No, I used to have shunts, but now I do it right here. And
from
this is where they put the needles in. Yeah, big needles.
I just want to thank you for. I'm trying not even like go there, because I'm like, what a story with you and your baby and lupus and dialysis, and nobody in your family.
No.
So
no. No, and you can only stay positive. I mean, I could be negative and I can ask God, why me? I'm a good person. I don't do drugs. I don't, you know, I don't do bad things. I'm a responsible mother.
Yes.
But it's just, I guess, just part of life, and maybe it's time for me to let people know, because nobody, I didn't know about lupus, my family didn't know about lupus, and my friends don't know about lupus, but now they do.
Well, do you plan on having another child, or you feel like you can't, or you know what, this is, I'm pushing it with my body?
No, I'm pleased with my daughter, and I know what it's like to be a mother, and I wouldn't want to be selfish and something else happened to me.
Right.
I want to be as good of a mom as I could be to her.
Well, you are a great person. You're an inspiration.
You're awesome.
And I'm just thankful that you're talking.
I'm hot.
And just thank you very much.
You're a sweetheart.
Is there
Thank
I don't know, how do people help people with lupus? I don't know if you can't donate.
There is a Lupus Foundation.
Excuse me?
There is a Lupus Foundation.
Okay.
And you can look that up online.
Thank you so very much.
Oh, thank you.
You.
You're a sweetheart.
Thank you.